The world watches. Two titans circle each other, the United States and China. The stakes are higher than ever. This is a new era of great power rivalry. Military might casts a long shadow. Both nations flex their military muscles. The question is, who will blink first? The United States has long been the world's dominant military power, but China is catching up, fast. Beijing pours billions into modernizing its armed forces. It seeks to challenge American dominance. The South China Sea simmers with tension. Taiwan remains a potential flashpoint. The world holds its breath. This is not a game. This is a high-stakes competition with real-world consequences. The future of the international order hangs in the balance. Will it be a world shaped by American power, or will China rise to claim its place as the world's leading superpower? The answers lie in the balance of military might. Money talks, and in the world of military might, it screams. The United States outspends everyone. In 2024, the U.S. defense budget stands at a staggering $877 billion. That's more than the next 10 countries combined. China, however, is no slouch. Beijing's military spending has skyrocketed in recent years, reaching $293 billion in 2024. While still dwarfed by the U.S., this rapid growth is a clear signal of China's ambition. This financial muscle allows Beijing to invest heavily in cutting-edge technologies. But money isn't everything. The U.S. enjoys a technological edge and decades of combat experience. China, however, is closing the gap. The question is, can money buy Beijing the military dominance it craves? The United States is a global superpower with a global military footprint to match. It boasts over 800 military bases in more than 70 countries. This vast network allows the U.S. to project power around the world. It's a legacy of its role as the world's policeman since World War II. China, in contrast, has traditionally maintained a more regional focus. But that's changing. Beijing is rapidly expanding its global military presence. It established its first overseas base in Djibouti in 2017. More bases are likely to follow. This expansion of China's global military footprint is raising eyebrows in Washington and beyond. It's a clear indication of Beijing's ambition to become a truly global military power. The U.S., however, still holds the advantage in terms of sheer reach and influence. The seas have always been a defining battleground for global powers, and in this realm the U.S. Navy reigns supreme. With 11 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers, the U.S. boasts unmatched naval power projection. Each carrier is essentially a floating fortress, capable of launching devastating airstrikes. China has been playing catch-up. It currently operates 3 aircraft carriers, with more under construction. While significant, this is dwarfed by the U.S. Navy's overwhelming superiority. This gives the U.S. a significant edge in any potential conflict in the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. But China is focusing on developing advanced anti-ship missiles. These carrier-killer missiles are designed to target and neutralize U.S. naval superiority. This raises the stakes in any potential maritime confrontation. Section 5, the human element, troop strength. Wars are ultimately won by soldiers on the ground, and in terms of sheer manpower, China has a clear advantage. The People's Liberation Army boasts a staggering 2 million active-duty personnel, making it the world's largest standing army. The U.S. Army, while smaller at 1.4 million active-duty personnel, is widely regarded as more technologically advanced and better trained. The U.S. military places a premium on quality over quantity. Its troops benefit from years of combat experience in Iraq and Afghanistan. However, the sheer size of China's army cannot be ignored. Beijing is also investing heavily in training and modernizing its ground forces, equipping them with state-of-the-art weaponry. This raises the stakes in any potential land conflict, particularly in the Asia-Pacific region. Section 6, the cutting-edge technological advancements. Technology is a key differentiator in modern warfare, and in this realm, the U.S. still holds the edge. The U.S. military is at the forefront of technological innovation. It boasts a vast arsenal of advanced weaponry, from stealth fighters to precision-guided munitions. However, China is rapidly catching up. Beijing is investing heavily in artificial intelligence, hypersonic missiles, and cyber warfare capabilities. These technologies have the potential to be game changers. China's rapid technological advancements are a cause for concern in Washington. The U.S. can no longer rest on its laurels. It must continue to innovate and invest in cutting-edge technologies to maintain its military edge. Section 7. Wings of War Air Power Projection. Air superiority is crucial in modern warfare, and in this domain, the U.S. Air Force reigns supreme. With over 13,000 aircraft, including advanced stealth fighters like the F-35, the U.S. Air Force is the world's largest and most technologically advanced air force. China's Air Force, while smaller at around 4,500 aircraft, is rapidly modernizing. It is developing advanced stealth fighters like the J-20, designed to challenge U.S. air dominance. The U.S. still holds the advantage in terms of experience, training, and technology. But China's growing air power cannot be ignored. It poses a significant challenge to U.S. air dominance, particularly in the Asia-Pacific region. Section 8. Boots on the ground. Ground forces comparison. Land power remains a crucial aspect of military might. In terms of raw numbers, China's People's Liberation Army dwarfs the U.S. Army. China boasts a staggering 5,500 tanks, compared to the U.S. Army's 6,000 tanks. However, numbers don't tell the whole story. The U.S. Army is widely regarded as more technologically advanced. It benefits from decades of combat experience in Iraq and Afghanistan. The U.S. military's focus on combined arms warfare, integrating air power and ground forces, gives it a significant tactical advantage. China is investing heavily in modernizing its ground forces. It is developing advanced tanks, armored vehicles, and artillery systems. The PLA is also undergoing extensive training to improve its combat readiness. Section 9. Fire and Fury Missile Capabilities. Missiles are a critical component of any modern military arsenal. The U.S. possesses a formidable arsenal, including 1,650 intercontinental ballistic missiles. These missiles are capable of striking targets anywhere in the world with devastating accuracy. China's missile arsenal is smaller, with around 320 ICBMs. However, Beijing is rapidly developing and deploying advanced missiles, including hypersonic missiles that can evade traditional missile defense systems. These missiles pose a significant threat to U.S. forces and allies in the Asia-Pacific region. The U.S. and China are engaged in a dangerous arms race in the realm of missile technology. This escalating competition raises the stakes in any potential conflict, as the destructive power of these weapons is immense. Section 10. The Nuclear Threat and the Rise of Drones. The Ultimate Deterrent. The nuclear shadow hangs over any U.S.-China standoff. The U.S. possesses an estimated 5,113 nuclear warheads, while China possesses around 350. Both countries have declared a no-first-use policy, but the risk of nuclear escalation remains a chilling possibility. Beyond nuclear weapons, drone technology is rapidly changing the face of warfare. The U.S. has a clear lead in this domain, with a fleet of armed drones conducting targeted strikes around the world. China is rapidly developing its own drone capabilities, recognizing their effectiveness in modern warfare. The proliferation of drone technology raises significant ethical and strategic concerns. As both sides invest heavily in this technology, the potential for unintended escalation and unforeseen consequences grows. Section 11. Strength in numbers. The role of alliances. In an interconnected world, alliances are a force multiplier. The U.S. boasts a network of strong military alliances, most notably NATO. These alliances provide a significant strategic advantage, allowing the U.S. to project power globally. China, traditionally more isolationist, is working to strengthen its own network of alliances and partnerships. This includes deepening ties with Russia, as well as countries in Southeast Asia and Africa. The strength and reliability of alliances will be crucial in any potential conflict between the U.S. and China. The ability to call upon allies for support could tip the balance of power. Section 12. The Future of Global Power. A question of balance. The U.S. and China are locked in a high-stakes competition for global influence. The U.S. for now retains its military edge, but China is rapidly closing the gap. Beijing's military modernization, growing economic might, and assertive foreign policy pose a significant challenge to the existing world order. The world watches and waits. Will these two titans collide, or will they find a way to coexist? The future of global power hangs in the balance. The question is, can the U.S. maintain its position of dominance, or will China's rise inevitably reshape the geopolitical landscape? The answer, as always, lies in the hands of those who wield power, and the choices they make will determine the fate of the world.